What's up, everybody? It's day 305, and we promised you I'd talk about something substantial today, something actually worth something. So, what we're going to talk about today is the difference between tempered glass and high impact glass. Do you know the difference between tempered glass and high impact glass or hurricane glass in your windows around your house? Because living in South Alabama, living in Florida, living on the Gulf Coast, you need to have some impact resistant hurricane windows on your house. Of course, they're going to be more energy efficient because they're going to be newer, and they're just going to be more sturdy, and they're going to save your house from getting flooded, or not flooded, but getting rained in and glass shattering everywhere, like all sorts of good stuff that's going to come from it. So you should definitely know the difference between tempered glass and high impact glass, because they will try and sell you different things, especially building a house if you're not using like a creditable builder or anything like that. Or if you just don't know the difference, or if you think your house actually has like just regular windows or tempered glass. Because my front door has tempered glass, but it doesn't have hurricane rated glass inside the front door because it's underneath the covered area, so it shouldn't really have a full on impact coming into it. So you got three kinds of glass. You got the tempered glass, the laminated glass, and then you have the impact resistant hurricane glass. So let's go over what tempered glass is. Tempered glass is basically, it's been heat treated, and the inside of the glass, the middle of the glass has been heated so hot that when it actually cools off, it creates a smoother surface and a more stronger surface on the outside and on the edges, making it a tempered glass compared to just a regular window pane of glass that you could just drop and it just shatters into a bunch of pieces. The tempered glass, well, once you actually hit it, it spiders, kind of like your windshield, if you think about it that way. It spiders and break into a bunch of little pieces. A lot of tempered glass can be in your front door. Anytime you go to a department store and you're leaning up on the glass, or you go into the jewelry store and you're leaning up on the glass and you're looking at the rings and things like that, like all that should be tempered glass, because of the fact that if you were to lean on it and you cracked it, it's not just going to fall through, and it's not going to create big old jagged edges and stuff and just cut your arm all the way up. It's actually just going to be like, and it's going to like, I don't want to say spider web, but just basically just go everywhere. It's into giant little pieces and should almost kind of stay there. But you could actually like push it all the way through, and then you just have a bunch of little pieces of glass. So it's about 5 to 10 times stronger than a normal piece of glass. And like I said, it's not going to get into like sharp edges like when you break a mirror or something like that. Then you have laminated glass. Laminated glass is it's bonded by two or more panes of glass with a thin layer of film and vinyl in between them. So that basically, it forms an adhesive film that holds the glass basically into place where it is. So if you, so a lot of windows will have it. Some places will actually say that the hurricane glass is the laminated glass, but it can be two different things. But like this one's more like your windshield. You know, if you go up and hit your windshield, it's gonna splinter everywhere. But it also just kind of sits there. It's hard to like break that film to get through. That's laminated glass. It's hard to get through the glass to go through there. And so laminated glass is good to put in your house, put in your doors. So that way when somebody tries, not when, but if somebody tries to break in, they're hitting the glass, and they got to hit a whole bunch of times before they can actually break that glass. A lot of times in the movies, you see them breaking that window to get into the front door to unlock it. That's just regular old glass. That's not tempered glass. That's not laminated glass. That's not impact resistant glass. That's just regular old panes of glass, and they put that in there for just easy access to get into and for movies. Most of the houses do not have that kind of stuff now. A lot of the older houses do. And so newer houses are going to have some kind of laminated glass, tempered glass, something like that. So windows that are more impact resistant, or hurricane glass windows, is a combination, is a hybrid of the two, tempered glass and the vinyl or the laminated glass put together, creating a super secure bond to where if a tree branch was coming in, it's going to hit. It probably will break, but it's just going to sit there. It's not going to go through your house. It's not going to let water leak in. It's not going to let the wind come in. Not going to do anything crazy like that. So most hurricane glass weighted windows are going to be the combination of the two, tempered glass and laminate glass, squeezed in together. Another benefit of hurricane windows, it's double pane, and it's also going to be more energy efficient, and the frames are going to be big, like more bulky, keeping the window actually in place if something does hit it. And it's also going to prevent burglars from getting in, because they're going to have a hell of a time trying to break that window and just trying to beat on it, things like that. So like I said earlier, some places will call the laminate glass hurricane proof, but the combination of the two is the ones that you want. So think about that. Next time you buy a house, next time you buy windows, like look and see if it's tempered glass, laminate glass, or a hybrid of the two. And if it's the hybrid of the two, that's definitely what you want down here in South Alabama, anywhere along the Gulf Coast, anywhere that you get hurricanes. And, you know, other than that, that's all I got for today. I appreciate everybody watching. Thank you. Subscribe, look at it, do anything, share it, anything you want. But go out there and make somebody smile tomorrow and have a wonderful day. Thanks a lot. Bye.